Stadium, as you can see behind me. This whole place is nice and very calm, apart from volunteers who will be working on the ticketing and those who sell around the stadium. But by 4 p.m. it is likely to be a haven of red, gold and green singing and dancing fans. 22 players eager on the field, determined to send their countries to the Nations Cup, and people like myself relaying all the action to you. My name is Kelvin. Owusu Ansah. I will be bringing everything from Kumasi across all our social media platforms and TV3 programs as we build up to the big game. Don't forget, at 4 p.m. there will be live radio commentary on 3FM 92.7 as the Black Stars face Angola. First of all, let's get into the huge game. It is one of the many games as international football takes over the midweek sporting agenda, and the opening hurdle for the Black Stars is against the Angolan team, a team they have become very familiar with recently. Black Stars head coach Owusu says this is going to be a very tricky game.
I think statistical wise it's their best years with this coach. They've never won an AFCON knockout stage, and they did it this year, and I think they lost, maybe unlucky in the last 16 of the AFCON. So against Nigeria. They had good ball possession against Nigeria, and so I think it will be a tough game. Like I said, the players play in top European leagues. They recruited now a new goalkeeper also from Portuguese league, who's 37. They got back a player from Botafogo, also an experienced player in the defense. So I think it will be very, very tough.
Now let's get a quick sense of what is at stake now. Michael Otieje, sports journalist. Owusu reckons this is going to be a very big game, difficult game for us. But what do you see with the Black Stars, and where will the balance be?
I think the balance will be in the fans at the stadium. The balance will be in an understanding by members of the Black Stars that after the two wins in Owusu's first two official games as he returned. Remember, a 2-0 superb win over Mali away from home. There was a difficult game against the Central African Republic, but the team won. I was with you in the press conference yesterday when Otto spoke about the quality of players that the Angolans come with, but why he thinks the team must win. For Ghana, the balance is always simple. It is that this place will be buzzing all across. The players know what it means, and the Nations Cup has become one of those competitions that Ghana cannot afford to miss. And that's why I feel that will be the defining factor. I don't remember the last time the Black Stars lost a game here. There have been some difficult games, but the Babaya Sports Stadium is a stadium where Ghana always wins. And I think the Black Stars will find the balance in the quality of players, but it's also the players who have started this season superbly. Jordan Ayew, Mohamed Kudus, Thomas Partey, these are all very good players. And once Otto gets the tactics right, once he solves the problematic left back position, once we have a good understanding of what the centre back pairing will be, I think that it will be another good story of a win by the Black Stars in a major qualifier. It has to be. Sudan won yesterday, so it's important that we get that.
Well, it is very important that the Black Stars start on a very bright note. These are the thoughts of Michael Otieje. Well, Ghana fans say a win at all costs, and we just hope that that win comes through for the Black Stars at 4 p.m. But there is, however, an uncertainty that the recent failures will see the fans fill the stadium like they have always done. Owusu is calling on all Ghanaians to troop to the stadium in their numbers.
In my time, never let us down. The last game we were 2-1 behind against Central African Republic, and they supported us all the way. So I don't worry. They're always supportive. They help us, and really we will need them tomorrow. They should just, for me, keep it up what they're doing, and it's very, very helpful. They're like our 12th player, and we love to play in Kumasi.
It seems the fans will respond in a very good way. The fans have been coming in nice and very early. My colleague Solomon Amankwa from Onia Sports bumped into some of them as early as 7 a.m. at the Babara Sports Stadium.
Before 15 minutes, we shall have our first goal. After we are going to give them two hours. They're making 3. Because that's what the vision I know. I've grown. I know I'm no baller. I've been a footballer before. At Tamale, I played Savannah Stars. That was 1968. Okay. I'm a footballer. so I know what is ball. And ball, before we come to the ball, the park, the ball, they are playing it already.
Okay.
But always say people are coming to watch what is going to happen, and Black Star is going to win.
All right.
Either they go heaven, they go up. We are winning there.
What are your expectations for the Black Stars?
Nothing than to win this match. And to what I'm seeing and what we saw previous at their training before coming here today, not less than 2 goals.
Okay.
That's what we're going to see. Not less than 2 goals. And we pray it happens so.
All right.
Started coming in, but Michael, do you have a great sense of how the fans will be coming to the stadium? Are we going to have appreciable numbers? And I think it's a new process altogether that the fans would have to get into the stadium. What is the ticketing process going to be like?
I think there will be fans in nice and early. You saw those brilliant reports when he came over to the hotel next door, and there were about 5 buses that have come in from Sekondi, from Tamale, from all across. So this is away from the ones who live here in Kumasi. So people do take this quite seriously. I feel that there will be a lot of people in the stadium. Of course, the dynamics of international football is changing. It's no longer a typical Sunday afternoon game. It's a 4 o'clock game. People will be leaving work. I've seen the ticketing process. I've tried to understand it a bit better with the Star 717 thing and the Ghana Stadiums thing. And I think that eventually people will come in early. Anything internet based, there's offline, there are contingency internet plans, and I think that ultimately we will have fans fill the stadium. There is rarely a game at the Babaya Sports Stadium involving the Black Stars where we don't have a lot of people and a lot of fans in. And I think that having walked through the ticketing process, having seen the number of POSs that will be used, having seen the 800 volunteers who will do the work and verify the number, seats and everything, it seems to me that a lot of work has gone into making sure that people are able to get into the stadiums quickly and do as well as they can. So that should be a major thing.
Well, that is going to be a major thing, but Ghana will be facing very stiff competition in the AFCON qualifiers. Sudan, led by ex-Ghana captain and coach Kwesi Appiah, are already topping the group. They defeated Niger 1-0 on Wednesday and marks another massive win for Appiah, whose time in charge of Sudan is going very well. So you take a quick look at what he has done with Sudan. 5 wins out of 6 games in 2024. That is from Coach Kwesi Appiah leading Sudan, and he is leading Senegal in the 2026 World Cup qualifying group. Also, he has begun the 2025 AFCON qualifiers with a win, and the team has conceded just once in the last 6 games that they've played, and all in 2024. Now, a good deal of the matches will be coming up today, and let's take a quick look at some of the games that will be coming up in the 2025 African Nations Cup qualifiers. So that will be all for sports here on New Day here on TV3. But don't forget that we are covering the AFCON 2025 qualifiers extensively for you on TV3 across all our various platforms and social media. 3 Sports G8, make sure you note, and www.3news.com/sports to have all the latest news. My name is Kelvin Owusu. Ansah. Catch you later on our subsequent bulletins as we feed you with a lot more on a very big midweek of international football, specifically the AFCON 2025 qualifiers.